Hey calisthenics community, it's Artem from Calisthenics School here, and today we're going to talk about muscle up. Actually, we already talked about muscle up many times, but today is the special muscle up you asked and was really excited about. Will be invert grip muscle up. Let's get started. And I want to start with difference between muscle up, the regular one, and actually any muscle up. You can imagine wide grip, narrow grip, invert, slow muscle up, or straight muscle up, or even impossible muscle up from invert grip muscle up. It's totally different because in regular muscle up you usually have three motions. Firstly is pulling, then transaction, which is hardest part of the muscle up, and then pushing. Here in invert grip muscle up you can't make a transaction with pushing, right? I mean, you can't help actually with the transaction because here you only have on the bar your thumbs, and you can't kind of make a transaction easier. That's why you have to pull higher, and that's why all the tutorial will pay attention for, especially pulling higher and higher and get straight after pulling, pushing motion. So finally, let me show how it looks like when you do invert grip muscle up. So you take the invert grip and then go really high and do the muscle up. To make it full and comprehensive, we have to start from basics, and of course basic for this invert muscle up should be confident muscle up. It shouldn't be too straight and too strict, you should do just normal muscle up, and it shouldn't be something hard for you. It should be kind of basic exercise. And of course invert grip pull up. First of all, let me show you how to do normal muscle up and how it should look like. As I said, not too strict, with a little bit swinging, you can use a little bit your legs, and then invert grip pull-ups. One more thing about sets and reps. Regular muscle ups you have to do around 2 sets, 10 reps shouldn't be something hard for you, maybe 8, it's also okay. And invert grip pull-up you have to be really confident with. So we not gonna do regular chin-ups, when you are chin only upper the bar, on top of the bar. We have to make with little leaning backward and kind of touching the chest and moving your wrist a little bit lower. So Alec, can you show from this angle will be nice. So normal grip, the invert one, you can put your thumb whenever you want, it's not important here. And then really confident pull-ups. You have to be able to do around 15 pull-ups, 2-3 sets, doesn't matter. The most important thing on technique and point your attention for amplitude of pull-up, which is, as I said, the most important thing. When you're already confident with all the basics exercises, it's actually only 2 basic exercises, you have to start and go on the next step. Start with really high invert pull-up. As I said, is the most important point here for invert muscle up. It's obvious, but I have to pay your attention to. So you take invert grip, and here is really important where you place your thumb, because it should be on the bar, otherwise you can slide down, you can break your bones on this bar, and you will get injuries. So don't do that, do normal invert grip with the thumb on the bar. So then, which is really important, you have to get inertia. You can use your legs, you can use your pelvis, just bending a little bit to get you extra impulse, and go as high as you can every time, increasing amplitude. First of all, try to help with your legs. It's normal to start with that. every time try to go higher and higher, as I said. And there is no actual secret here. You have to just practice. As I mentioned before, you can put some rubber on the bar higher than you and try to go there and overcome the rubber, not the bar, because it will be easier from mental side. You know, you will kind of aim for the new limit and it will be easier. I already mentioned in previous muscle up tutorial, and you can find links somewhere here if I don't forget to put the link out there. So let's go for the next step. And I can't go on the next step without giving you understanding of technique, because with understanding of technique you will clearly understand why I put next exercise, especially this exercise. So when you do invert muscle up, as we already discussed in kind of difference between any muscle up and invert muscle up in grip, and when you do muscle up and the transaction, your thumb will be on the bar and only thumb will get and carry all your weight, and we have to avoid it. We have to pull upper, and that's why we separate this muscle up on pulling and only pushing without any transaction. So I will explain why we need it. So when you pull like that and you stop somewhere here, you will get a lot of burden on your thumb and you will go down for sure, right? That's why you have to go upper, like on this bar maybe. You have to go upper and already get this position where you can put your palm and push. And that's why we have to understand how to get final position, pushing position easier. And to make it easier, you have to use somehow your legs to not only pull high, because when you will pull high, you will still on your thumb. You have to pull your body towards the bar and get the pushing position, right? That's why you have to bend your pelvis. That's how you will move your shoulders forward and get the pushing position. Let me show you difference between regular high pull-up without moving your shoulders forward, without bending your pelvis and getting your body on the bar in pushing position, and actual muscle up with invert grip, and you will get understanding. So you already have seen difference between regular high pulling with invert grip and getting good position for invert muscle up and moving your shoulders forward. Now we gonna make a pull up, an exercise, invert pull up with legs rises, with pelvis bend, and with moving your shoulders forward to get used to that motion and make invert muscle up easy. So you not only have to pull high, you also have to pull your legs towards the bar in the same time with pulling, and that's how you will move your shoulders forward, and you're already there, you'll already make muscle up. Of course, I made it kind of, you know, perfect and already get muscle up and, you know, pushing position. You can do just as high as you can with moving your legs to the bar, and you have to get understanding and feeling that your shoulders moving to the bar, and you have to only get higher position to turn your wrist and put it on the bar. Another one really important thing is how you can grip the bar in invert position, invert grip, and doing straight bar dips, you know. So try to keep it like that and find some low bar to make it, because it will be easier, and get understanding how you will place your palms on that bar, because this one is really different from how you get grip and, you know, just grab the bar in hanging position. And when you go up, you can't get really this position. That's why you have to turn it really fast and pull the bar towards you and just change it really fast. So that's also really important, and keep it in mind always while pulling. Not only concentrate and pay your attention for pulling as high as possible, but also changing the grip, because here changing the grip is the most important thing, because when you do it like that, you can kind of turn with the power. Here you can't do that because only your thumb working, as I said, and here you have to change it real fast, and nothing can help you from strength side. So to get used to grip in final position of muscle up of this, you can do just holding of it, or you can do kind of dips on straight bar like that. So it doesn't matter, it's only for grip understanding, so you can use any, but from strength side again, to prepare maybe a little bit more your shoulders, but you already have to be prepared for muscle up, you can use dips and kind of push-ups like that. I already mentioned that you have to pull your legs towards the bar and bend your pelvic, sometimes even need to make to get more inertia, because it's really important to go as high as possible, as I said, and I already said wide. No more paying your attention to that point. Only one thing, you can bend your legs two ways again, in your pelvis and in your knees, or both. If you feel that you need more inertia, more momentum, you can use both bending, and you will do just dirty invert grip muscle up. Or when you're already ready for it, and next step will be only pelvis bend, and now we're gonna try it, and I will show how it's look like. When you're already confident again in yeah, just normal dirty invert muscle up, you can try this. So it's only pelvis bend, straight legs, and then when you're already even confident in this, you can try a straight muscle up, which will be much harder. So one more point, just last one, because you already know how to do muscle up. Usually you never think about how to go down after muscle up, because it's really a natural position, natural motion, right? But here is really important thing, because you can just break your thumb, and I don't want you to break your thumb. So when you get this position already, final position of muscle up, you shouldn't go straightly down, because all the burden you will get on your thumb. So what you have to do is a little bit pushing your body out of the bar like that, so kind of moving your body backward, and then really fast change the grip to get invert grip again, and that's it. Thank you guys for watching this video, hope you enjoyed it, and now you will be able to make invert muscle ups. If you like the video, just thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on notification button to see my videos first.